Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Monday, 12th of May. In this update, Horowhenawa's mayor is welcoming a crackdown on antisocial driving. The government's introduced harsher measures, including a presumptive sentence of vehicle destruction for street racers, those who flee police, and intimidating convoys. It will also see bigger fines given to excessively noisy drivers. Last year, more than 200 cars gathered in Levin and 2 officers were pelted with rocks and bottles when they tried to intervene. Horowhenua Mayor Bernie Wanden says there are clear rules that need to be followed.
And they still want to go ahead and do these events, then I have no sympathy for them at all because they're well aware of the consequences.
David Seymour doesn't want to rush legislation around restrictions on social media for young people. Education Minister Erica Stanford will explore legislation around limits for under-16s to put to Cabinet. It would add heft to the private member's bill launched by Tukituki MP Catherine Wedd. Seymour says it's legislation that should be handled carefully.
I believe a full, open, public, select committee inquiry would develop the solution and the public consensus around it that we need.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister's not bothered by the ACT party agreeing to disagree on the firearms registry. ACT wants a second review of the registry, saying the first fell short of the standard promised in the coalition agreement. National has refused, claiming it would provide little value. Christopher Luxon says that's the reality of a coalition. Talks between Russia and Ukraine will restart in Istanbul later this week. Russian President Vladimir Putin requested to restart the negotiations, but without preconditions. It comes after Western allies in the coalition of the willing offered a US-backed 30-day ceasefire proposal to Russia, alongside the threat of sanctions. Former US ambassador to the EU, Michael Carpenter, told the BBC Russia wants to address the root causes of the war in Ukraine.
1, regime change, which is what they mean by the term denazification. 2, neutering Ukraine's military. And then 3, reversing or rolling back the enlargement of NATO after 1997.
Health New Zealand spent $2.7 million on external consultants to help with its restructures. The Public Health Agency spent tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars on consultants a month from October 2023 to February this year. It's been revealed the measles case recently identified in Auckland is a crew member of Fuller's 360 ferries. The case is linked to overseas travel, but the patient was not infectious while flying home to Auckland from Asia. Locations the case visited while infectious include Woolworths Kelston last Saturday and multiple Fuller's 360 ferry sailings last Monday. In sport, Chris Wood has scored his 20th goal of the Premier League football season in Nottingham Forest's 2-2 draw with Leicester, which leaves them 1 point outside potential Champions League qualification. The Bulldogs continue to top the NRL league table after 10 rounds on 18 points, with the Warriors a clear second on 16. Rosalind Cantor has won the badminton horse trials on Lordship, Scrivello. Tim Price on Vitali was the best of the New Zealanders in 10th. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.